Come on, fight the good fight, Bulgaria. Earn your right to be in my bloc. Oh, they really are. It's probably the Wallachians helping out, no doubt, but earning it. There's not a lot of places for the Poles to run now. 47,000 Poles in Nitra. Well, that's what these guys are sitting here for, of course. Ziri, go carve them up. So about those cannons, there's only so much damage they can do. There's also so much manpower that I have to lose. I see we got a new subject, and we're about to get another new subject. Just want to slaughter these armies. I can't quite make my peace anyway, but boy do I want to slaughter these armies. Alright, you're a 40 stat, get south. I've been playing this too loose ever since I thought I'd won. I didn't realize there were still so many commonwealths left. As if wealth were common. Mr. Moreno's got this. There we go. Selective breeding in Scandinavia. Well, allow me to be the first to say it's about damn time. Yeah, the Danes formed Scandinavia. There we go, some good cannon, and I'll have you finished off there as well. Pah. Oh man. Fight the good fight, Wallachia. Oh well, I might have scared them off there actually. That's a shame, that's going to ruin my prosperity in Hungary for some time. But that's okay, I need to gob out Hungary eventually anyway. Concerningly, you're still allied with France. So I hope France remains in a war, whilst I can still attack you, lest they get that alliance back. They're not going to earn that right today, I think. Nah, oh well. At least take Pest back. A little bit more pushing, and we'll have everything we need here. These occupations are going stellar. I'd go even more stellar if I was actually continuing them. There we go, getting Nitra back was what we needed. Done and done. Fun fact, Jake, Scandinavia has fewer events and unique content than the native Brazilian miners. Ha! Yeah, but Scandinavia has no content, it's just a tag. I don't think they have any events, don't even have ideas. Still, I know the idea that I've got, it's carving up Commonwealth. Tempting to take more of this for the GDR. Okay, I needed ideas for the name of the DDR. Glad I'm not stuck in some other war. Also, what's the best developed province here? Well, I mean, how can I not give them Berlin? Still, a name is needed. I will figure out that name, but first I'm going to give this other land away. Polish People's Republic, you are getting Chelmno and Tushola and Danzig, of course, and Stolp. The line stops here, I imagine. Stettin is famously Polish, right? Why do you have debt? Let's pay that off. I'm a benevolent overlord here. Kolberg. And Stettin. That was tight. I was almost limited on giving them out more. Okay, German Democratic Republic. What were they called? What were they actually called? Let's load up the old internet here. Officially the German Democratic Republic. I like that, but does it fit? If the Polish People's Republic doesn't, I doubt it. There's a method to this. Right, so there's 10, 20, 30 characters, right? And of course they're going to be a republic. But how much of that fits here? Oh, the full lot, actually. Well, maybe it does. Still, I need a bluish color for them. I'll give them that. I need the flag for them. It's triple striped. I mean, it's the German flag, of course. I don't think there's a good emblem for this. I wonder if the emblems could be modded. You'd think I would know that, but you'd be wrong. Alright, horizontal tricolor. Where are you? Is that the best we got? I guess it is. Oh, that's not quite what I'm looking for. Again, this is the real fun. There we go. The flag colors are very limited. Do we even have black on this? Kind of. Brightish red. What can I have to do with that now? That would probably go on the bottom. Somewhere some German's day is being ruined here. That's alright, but do we have an emblem for them? No, there's bound to not be what I need for that. But I'm thinking of giving them a nice emblem here. We can give them a twin-headed thingamajigger just like we have. Yeah, that goes well for me. But about their name. There we go, that's the limit. 17 characters, huh? Alright, German people, no, it's German Democratic Republic. GDR. I like that. I like that a lot. The DDR. Yes, GDR, Jake. Good enough. Who's saying Ostland? Utter madness. Okay, we got them in. Now that we have them all sorted, and I probably didn't spell anything wrong, I can fully make them a march. I can send my glorious Soviet officers to them and grant them these provinces, just all of these provinces. There's no reason that they would get anything. Well, everything here should be eligible. It's a lot of overextension, but they're going to have to deal with it. Alright, it's coming together for our block here. I'm almost nearly willing to release Hungary. Oh no! We didn't change their, we didn't change their adjective. I wonder if that's actually going to appear anywhere. It probably shouldn't. Nope, looking good. Unless you are the Polish People's Republic, in which case your borders are atrocious. Oh well, let's get on with our own coring. Don't worry about it looking like it's over the overextension limit. It is not. It just hasn't updated for all the lands that we generously, benevolently gave away there. Alright, swell. Should update now, though. Just in time for us to get some conversions done. I want some event with Germany now. Jake, can you give me your opinion on when one should use innovative ideas? Early, if you're ever going to use them. It's not an idea group that I ever tend to go for myself. Well, I rarely go for it. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't like having no manpower. I'd rather let my guys be a bit useless. Although I don't like losing that, so we're fine. We're fine as we are. Right, Montenegro looks pretty good, but I'm not done with Commonwealth. I want another truce break on them. Can't deny it, I want it. Also, I have 100 PP from conquering their lands. That feels good. What would also feel good is telling Scandinavia that I hate them, but I'm going to hold off on that. Oh, I didn't check coalition, but now there's going to be a coalition. Austria and I have a truce. I need to attack Austria as soon as that truce is up. When did I dunk Austria? Ooh, I'm going to attack them in about a year for that land of theirs. It's tempting to fight you as well, Bohemia, but I don't have the land connection to your stuff. And I would need that. It's also nice to see that Timurids now don't care about distance. Bloomin' Timmy. He's a mad son of a gun to have as an ally. Right, you guys can invade Austria fine on your own. You folks are going to defend the motherland. There we go. Not unexpected that I would eat a coalition. Scandinavia is probably the one that's troublesome about that. Jake, you have a land connection through the DDR. What of it? Don't know why these people think they can pose a threat. But as long as I gun down Austria as soon as we can. Are you going to slap the Ottomans for Graz? Graz is not part of our borders. They were never Yugoslavian. Not according to what I've found. Lovely. Yeah, I need these two provinces. And this area and this province off of Austria. And then I will feed Nitra so heavily. Fortunately, none of my subjects want to rise up on me. And super fortunately, they're all... Oh. Yeah, that's a thing. I'm not declaring a rival, I don't need to. Did not think that the Ottomans would be so perturbed about my conquest of the Commonwealth, but there you go. It's alright, Timmy's by my side, as is Aragon. Aragon, who wouldn't really help anybody previously. They may just help me. Right, gunning down Austria is not trivial. Ooh. Why would the coalition get involved? The Emperor is in the coalition. Ain't that a... Wait, what? Oh, Lorraine is no longer the Emperor. It's Frankfurt. Time to get very friendly with Frankfurt very fast. Oh, my dip rep's being sabotaged by the Ottomans as well. Austria's going to join that coalition in a heartbeat. Alright, I can get Frankfurt's opinion of me right where I need it to be. But I don't have long. That truce with Austria is up in 0 time. There's no guarantee he's going to leave when I get his relations up as well. Frankfurt demands Stolp off of Poland. Ah, oh, shoot. It's not in. That's meant to go to the Overlord, not to the ah, jeez. Ah, jeez. There we go. Austria joins as well. That's a shame. Oh well, guess I just bully the Commonwealth some more. I wonder if he's going to demand any more of the lands. Hopefully not, that was a big pain. Or I just fight Pomerania straight up, but good old coalitions. Then again, I could bring in Aragon and the Timmies in this, but this is more of a... Well, it's the Ottomans getting involved, it's more of a hassle than I'm looking for. At least Scandinavia can't get involved, they don't have aggressive expansion enough with me. Is DDR part of the Empire? That they are. Both these subjects here are. Oh well, who would have thought the Germans are angry with somebody that's looking a lot like the Soviet Union. Damn, thought I was being so clever with that. Also, good. It's nice to have a subject that can deal with their own rebels. It's also unusual. Okay. How are we coming along with that institution, though? It's growing ever so slowly in my country. And all this land I've taken is not helping with it either. And the cost to embrace it would be many thousands. Yikes. Oh well, someday. Shake rebels in the Far East. What are these guys doing? I don't want to send an army all the way over there, but I might have to. Just people that can't keep their rebels dealt with. I do not think Cuba would be better off inside our glorious republic, although I appreciate the message you're giving me, game. Right, he's working on his cores, but he needs to get more. Hopefully you don't get demanded unlawfully. Ah, Frankfurt really rather like me. They should leave the coalition with me soon enough. Shouldn't be a big problem. If you expand eastwards, does that lessen the coalition? No, to lessen the coalition you just kind of have to wait out the aggressive expansion. So what I could do is, you know, ignore these guys and go and deal with Nivk and Korea for a while. But I don't want to give Commonwealth any spare time. I want to break truce and crush them even more. It's not like anybody really cares about me eating up Commonwealth, but I just want to have this dealt with. Just the Commonwealth removed. Otherwise, I'm going to give them time to create new allies and such, so I'd rather just be poised and ready to crush them. Also, they would join the coalition, and that's a pain. That's a big old pain. And Lithuanians. As if. I am hurting for money, though. Must be all that corruption I'm rooting out. The forts actually are fairly expensive for me. I have a lot of forts, many of them not so necessary anymore. I built a bunch of them around here in anticipation of bad times, but the bad times never really came, so I can fairly happily remove them. This doesn't completely defend me really, but that's okay. I can even get rid of these ones that push out further than I need them to. And I do want to save that dosh. These two still defend this area, so I don't mind keeping them up and around. You defend the... well, actually I shouldn't need Bashkira defended whatsoever in this instance. Away you go. It was a nice thing to have when wars over here were something to consider, but they're not anymore. Krim is... yeah... why not, I suppose. I still like having these two forts, though. Although they don't need to be paid for. And like that, I should save a bunch of dosh. The army maintenance is too damn high, but once I deal with these rebs, I'll reduce it significantly. Jake, you're embargoing a non-rival. I'll get right on that. There we go. And... oh yes, the Commonwealth are no longer rival material. So let's end that one. Might as well punch Koreans during idle time. There's not a lot of idle time. There's about 3 years, and then I get these cores done, and then I punch the Commonwealth some more. This time, pretty much purely for my land. Although I would love to seal this off so other people can't eat him up. It's also not that bad a thing that he does get a touch gnawed upon. It's a lot of dip. I don't want to spend it all on that. I think what I want to do is start taking this, and although it's not as cheap as it could otherwise be, it's time to activate full-on proud Serbian moment. Now, if it's grey, that means there are already Serbians there. Anyone else feeling a little proud? Ah, trivializing genocide. That's right, I did it in Wendon, so I could do it around here easier and cheaper as well. The mega expensive ones I'm not doing just yet, though. If it's above 30, I don't really want to spend it. Such a happy little fanfare for it as well. I mean, what's the message that you're getting out of this? And yes, I know this is an accepted culture that we're now destroying. Too bad for them. You border like everybody, so it's worth doing you. Lovely. Just lovely. Alright, that'll do us for now. And soon, things are going to get a whole lot more Serbian. If you keep playing that noise into anyone's ears, they'll gladly become Serbian to stop it. Let's not get carried away now. Nobody would gladly become Serbian. Commonwealth separatists from the glorious Polish People's Republic. I don't think so. It's not that many conversions in the grand scheme of things, but it would be a lot easier if I had 3 missionaries rather than just 2. Jake, I saw a demo of Resident Evil 3. Will you play it as soon as it comes out? Oh, it's quite likely. I love Resident Evil 3, and I'm keen to see what they've done with the remake. Hopefully it's terrifying. Right, we are our own empire, and we have a great leader. We have a few great leaders. We don't have a large capital. I'm not sure we ever really will. It's possible, I suppose. And we're already in our golden era, so things are alright in that regard. Really want the Enlightenment, though. The Enlightenment's proving difficult to get. Fight the good fight, PLC, especially against those Bohemians. Also, please leave that coalition, Frankfurt. There's no good reason that you should be in it. Actually, I can force them out of it by allying them and dismissing the alliance, but I'd rather they left on their own accord, because if I do that, then they're going to very not like me. That was close. I lost the administrative efficiency bonus from the Age of Absolutism, and that almost pushed my overextension to over 100%. But we're fine as we are. I've also lost the bonus for crushing skulls with harsh treatment. A wall of cultural enrichment. Don't know why I started on Liveland, though. Liveland's an expensive one to do. Very expensive, in fact. Probably seemed like a good idea, but in fact it is very not. What is with these? The game just doesn't want me to have manpower right now. Fortunately, it shouldn't be an exhausting affair taking over the scraps of Commonwealth now. Can you release Estonia or Livonia? I could, but why would I? Their land was straight up part of... there we go, straight up part of the Soviet Union, and they will straight up be part of Montenegro. Just like Finland. And again, I won't hear otherwise. Austria. Come to your senses, man. It's not a lot of aggressive expansion. If I got some heavy hitters out of it, then it would dismantle. The Ottomans, though, I need to get them before. Well, in a few years they'll have so few aggressive expansion that they should leave. And really, other than the Commonwealth, nobody's that angry in Germany. They will fall apart, and we'll have our chance to eat them up. Then again, I'm going to break truce on the Commonwealth. Let's make no bones about it. They're going down. So maybe they'll be almost justifiably angry. Almost. Yeah, purging aliens is fine because there's a degree of separation mentally between aliens and fellow humans. One is significantly less problematic than the others. Forgive me, but where is Kaluga? In this sea of Russian, I could not find it. Yeah, I don't really care about its autonomy. Just get off my back. As long as our absolutism is still sky high, we're all good. Xenos aren't people, points out Dark Young. Neither are Serbs, but at least they look like us. Spoken like a poet. What's the matter, PLC? Do you need military access? No, they're a strong, independent nation. They'll handle it on their own. They're also a two-war jobby. They might not even be that before too long. Alright, well, I'm glad I'm actually saving some money. Heavens knows I'm going to need it for the institution. And this institution is, believe it or not, actually important to me. So I kind of wish it was growing in more of my country than none of it. Maybe I should have built some, you know, those things. Universities. This I want, though. This I want a lot. What are you actually wanting there, Bohemia? Okay, Bohemia wants everything they can get their grubby little hands on. I admire their ambitions there. But I also admire converting everything to the Orthodox Church. Feels great. Diplo relations for 10 years. That would actually save me more than that 50 Diplo power, so I'll take it. Deal with the bottom one first, then the top. Use Glory Hail and actually pay the army for it. And you guys are good, so get back to base. I want these guys dealt with as soon as possible because they're going to delay the coring, ergo delay the truce break on Commonwealth. There's very little reason to truce break whilst I still have the cores going. And there's another such revolt, but we'll take them all down. It's not within range of a fort set. No, I'm speaking rubbish here. Podolia is helping us out. They all go down. And there's Polish People's Republic to help us. It's kind of nice that Poland is off the map. Lends a bit of... Let's get you out of the coalition so I can gobble you up in one shot. Lends a bit of authority to the Polish People's Republic that way. Also, since Pomerania is allied to Austria, I might just be able to... Wait, Pomerania? Are you even in the... Yeah, you're in the HRE. It lends me a way to fight Austria as well, without Austria's allies. Austria being allied with Scandinavia is a pain. Bankrupt PLC. Where have we heard that one before? Alright, once that is back and all these cores are done, that's good. That'll save me a bunch of dosh as well. A lot of dosh. It's time to break the truce on the PLC once again, once all that's over. Vilna. Vilna's more built up than I thought. And this is worthy of being one of our states then, once I get it all converted. Well, cored rather. I'll keep that in mind. Pomerania has another province you'll need for DDR as well. Yeah, I need to outright annex them. I just hope my subjects don't keep giving in to the Emperor. I'd like to break the Empire apart, but that's a messy affair. I don't really want to get in on that. An alternative, of course, is that I core the land myself and then give it to my subjects. That's probably actually a better thing to do at this point. Or I run the risk of the same thing happening with every other province. I'm quite fortunate it's only happened to one there. Wallachia want to give me knowledge? No thank you. Not interested, friendo. That's nice, but getting the next admin tech is also nice. I need them both. Okay, how are those cores looking? Almost done with all of them. The Danzigian separatists. Danzigian. Can't believe that's being marketed as a real term. Well, it's not a war with Austria, so I don't know why I'm on Austria's border. There's another war I'm about to fight, and it's against a bankrupt, crippled Pole. So a Pole. Granted, I didn't see that revolt in Bender coming. Let's take it down. There shouldn't really be an army in the PLC for me to even have to worry about. Alright, no reason not to just declare war on them straight away. We've got all of our cores done, and I would still like a whole lot more of their land. And yeah, I could take a whole lot more and core it for myself and give it to Polish PR. Well, that speaks for these provinces rather than anything else. But we'll do that next time. I feel like there's only so much bullying of Poles that should happen in one day. And there's been quite a lot of it. In fact, I want to relive what happened there because the border exchange has been extreme today. We can see it from here, but this doesn't really give me the sense of consumption. So let's watch it. We gotta sit through a bit to get there. We can enjoy the horrific Montenegrin snake that we had here. We had to do what we had to do. We created this beast. It makes sense that we would be the ones to slay it. I remember the days of little pet Muscovy. I had such high hopes that they would colonize and convert for me. They did neither. So instead we believed in Kazakh to administrate lands. We take it over. We remove Muscovy. And then well, Ottomans go down, of course. Chomp chomp. And then Commonwealth. Let's savor it. Oh. Oh dear. Ah, but surely the Poles will have one hell of a comeback. Oh. Oh no. But this is a three-parter, and I'm looking forward to the next one. But that will be in our next stream, which is tomorrow, because Doom Eternal did not impress. So we'll have Battle Brothers and DU4 as normal tomorrow. Cheers for joining, and until said stream, from me... Didn't I already say cheerio? I think I did. Well, bye now.